Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Back again. It's the 15th of May. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon. I've going to do an update today on this front pond. As you can see, anybody who's been watching the channel, I put that filter on earlier on in the week, just in case when we get the fry from New Forest, they have to go in there at some point, and I think it needed a little bit more filtration. The pond's coming on quite nicely. Today is the day the fish are going back into the old pond, which I evicted them from after the pond line has split. So I'm going to take you on the back, show you what I've done, and then with any luck I'll start showing you the fish. It all depends how the camera work goes. So I'll see you in a minute. So for anybody who's been watching the channel over the last year, you'll see that the pond looks nearly identical to what it did, I would say, June time last year, with both filters, one at each end, and the coping's back on. Everything seems to be running okay, so I've decided the fish can go back in. I bought 4 new stones and had them running for a few days now. But what I did, I took half the water out the swimming pool pond and put it in here, so they've actually going into some water that they've already been in. I had to go out spending again. I bought myself a new feeder, a new pump and a new air pump. Got my medical kit ready in case of the fish need any treatment. Sock net. And obviously I've taken that filter that's on the other pond now from there. I think this one should be okay for how long the fish are going to be in there, because I have been told that this has got to move, it can't stay here forever. Let's look at it. Regard the electrics for this pond, I've actually got lighting in this raised bed, and this bit of the raised bed along this long section is hollow underneath. There's a frame underneath it with AstroTurf on, and it's just for decoration, because on this end where the owl is, you can see actually it's sprouting, the tree sprouting, which I carved him out of. That end's got compost in and the other end has got compost in, but it was handy having that. It's all piped in from the shed, so I can actually run this pond without touching the other pond's electrics, so that's okay. This is a little bit cloudy, but I treated it the other day just in case, because there was some flashing going on. But as I say, I took some of this water out into there. You can see I've got the balls ready. It'll be the first real run out for the measuring tub I made last year, which is a metre in length, because I know I've got some fish that are bigger than this bowl now, so I will show you them later. Not done any more on the pond down here, which I'm going to build soon as I can get myself sorted. And just in case, when the fry come in 2 weeks time, 2 weeks today actually, I've got that ready, just in case I need to find somewhere for them to go. I have got a small pump that I can run in there, and I'm going to make a little filter. But really, with it being in the greenhouse, I hope to keep them alive. I did watch recap on Brizzle Koi, Josh, when he kept the fry last year. He kept them in his utility room. But as I say, that's my fallback if everything else fails. And any waste I get from that, I can use to grow my tomatoes on. But what I will do, I'll also get buckets of water in here, keep them in here so the temperature's the same as the water in the pond for when I do water changes. So Hopefully I'm getting it covered, if not I'm in trouble. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start getting the fish out. I did get scruff out the Chagoi the other day to replicate a photo that my son sent me from 2007, and he was 63 centimetres, and I looked in the book what I've got all the records of the fish in, and he was 62 last year, so he's not grown a deal, but he's in his 30s, so it don't matter. So I'm going to put you on pause and hopefully get to show you some fish. If not, thanks for watching. We'll see how we go. Bye for now. So ladies and gentlemen, the first fish in the bowl is a Yamabuki. We call him Marmalade. He's not grown since September. I think he's, what is he, 61? Oh no, sorry, 61 centimetres. And there's Tango, our Jinrin Benigoi, showing his age a bit now, looking on top of his head, and he's 48. So hopefully this is how we're going to do it, so I'm not spending too much time showing you that. The other two fish I've already put back in are a Chagoi and a Ghost Carp. Now the Ghost Carp, nobody wants to see a Ghost Carp. I certainly don't, but he looks like he's going grey. But he's put some weight on, but he's not grown a deal. I think they're 63 and 62, something like that. So we'll get on to the next fish just a minute. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Miyasagi, call him Flop. This is grandson's fish. He don't seem to have any marks on him, he seems to be in good health, and I can't remember how big he is, I've just measured him. And this one is called Mai. He's only 50 centimetres, which I think he was last time, so since September they've not been growing very much. But then again, they've not been having a lot of feed, so I think one of the reasons is, as much as anything, this bowl, measuring bowl, isn't as good as this tape in here. This one's got plenty of markings on, so we could have been off by a centimetre or so. So they both look quite healthy. They've nice mucus, no marks, so we'll have a go at two more, see how we go. So ladies and gentlemen, I've just moved another one of the fish over, and it seems that 3 of them out of the ones I've moved so far have been bleeding from the gills, so I'm stressing them out. I don't want people to see them stressed out, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the video and just film them when they're all back in. I am going to give them a health check. I'm not giving up on that, but I don't like stressing them out too much and keep picking the camera up, because obviously I don't edit. But yeah, they're looking okay. I'm upsetting them, so I'm going to leave it there and hopefully get back to you next week sometime when I have a look at the little fish, which I will get out and just put them into a bowl and people can have a look and see what they look like. But thanks for watching. To the guy who I met and his wife at Derbyshire Koi this morning, if you have watched it, I'm sorry you haven't seen more of the fish, but I'd sooner see them healthy than stressed out, and I hope the fish you've got recovers. Thank you, and bye for now.